Hey, happy Tuesday. Excited to share this one with you, you guys. It has been a busy, crazy day at my house, so I can attest that this is a super fast, easy one. So Andrea, Holly, and we are doing one pot pizza pasta. Who doesn't love a little bit of pasta, right? But it's low carb and it's gluten-free, so even better, right? Good stuff. So what I got going, right, because, you know, I always get started before you hop on because I like to be good with your time, was hamburger meat. I used ground beef this time. You can always use ground turkey, or you can even use ground sausage in this one. And then I've got about 3 cups of fresh spinach chopped up. Now, the original recipe called for chopped kale, but because we have the wonderful community garden, and our garden is giving us a plethora of spinach right now, I use spinach. And so this is a great way to have some vegetables in your pasta, but also really great in the kids. And so you chop it up. And what you're going to do is, so I cooked the meat, I sauteed the meat with some onions and some bell pepper, right? And then I put the spinach in, and I'm going to wilt it, right? So you're going to let the spinach get in all beautiful here with your meats, okay? And that way it cooks it down really nice. It's another really, and you could chop it even smaller. You could actually put it in your blender if you wanted with a little bit of olive oil, if you really needed to disguise it for some children. My kids actually do like the spinach, particularly after we started growing it. Oh, look, there's a green tomato that made it in our mix. So literally I'm gonna get that going like that, okay? It is sauteing up and it's getting good and soft. I don't know if my tripod is going to cooperate, but hopefully so. Hopefully it's not too dark. So we've got that going, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, and it's looking like it's coming along, and you can make your own pasta sauce. I'm rushed today, so I'm gonna add in a little bit of canned pasta sauce. Again, I use the Rails, however, because it's so low carb, and it's gluten-free, and it's really sensitive for tummies that we have. So gonna mix that in just a little bit. Now, here comes the super wonderfulness that is the pasta, but is low carb, okay? And so this actually, the original recipe called for yellow squash spiralized. Guys, this is spaghetti squash, right? And this spaghetti squash I cooked in the oven because I am one lucky duck that gets to be home during the daytime and work for home. Actually, today is my year anniversary of that. Are you freaking kidding me? Like a year ago today, I had my last day as an in-house counsel, as a lawyer at a hospital. Now I'm home all day working a business. But anyhow, so I get to have time to share this with you. But what you could do is you could cook this spaghetti squash in a crock pot while you were gone. Okay, really easy, and I'll give you that recipe up above in the description. But you would cut your spaghetti squash in half, right? You put a little bit of water in the bottom of your crock pot. You lay them down in there, put the lid on, you come home, and your spaghetti squash is good to go. So literally all you're going to have to do is cook your meats, okay? So, woo! Watch out, falling down tripod. I'm telling you, I might be having to get a new tripod. Mine's not loving me anymore. We'll see if it's going to cooperate. Doesn't look psyched. So anyhow, guys, so I'm stirring this in, and you can see that it's a little bit drier, so it needs some more sauce. And this is why I put a little bit of sauce in to begin with, because you don't want this to be a really soupy spaghetti, okay? Because we're going for more of a, we call it, you know, you could use pepperoni in here too. And I love pepperoni, but I have a pepperoni hog in the house by the name of Finian. And he ate all my pepperoni out of the fridge that I was going to use. And so literally, you would still use a ground meat. How, Finn? Are you a pepperoni hog? You love it? Yeah, exactly. So really, in the end, you always use the ground meat in it at the end, but I would smooth this out, right? And we're going to put the cheese on it. And I would put pepperoni on the top because, yeah, pepperoni pizza pasta, if you want to make it like that.
Are the cupcakes?
But so, there are no cupcakes, bub.
You ate them on?
We haven't had no, you ate those last 2, and then that one was all dried out. We went to a birthday party and got some cupcakes, right? Accusing me of eating his cupcakes. Okay, see that? Look how good that is. It's not too, and that was about a little over a half of a jar of the sauce. That was one kind of smaller size spaghetti squash.
Mom, what we have?
Now what we're gonna do is take some shredded Italian cheese. You can use whatever Italian cheese that you want. You could use Parmesan. You could use mozzarella. I just happen to have this leftover Romano from a dish that I did maybe 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. And so I know that I needed to use it. And so I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. It's going to look great. And then literally what I'm going to do is I have my oven on broil, high broil. Bam. High broil. And what we're going to do is pop this whole pan right in the oven, keeping an eye on it because it's on broil, getting that cheese kind of yummy melty, and your dish is ready to go. See how easy that is? Super wonderful. I can't wait for you guys to try it. After you try it, let me turn this around. You can see after you try it, come back and drop a comment below how much you loved it and what you did with it. Vicki, it is so good. Regan, you're sweet. But you guys, so yummy, so low carb, always gluten-free. Some hidden vegetables for your kids. Love it. Chat with you Thursday. Gonna have another good one for you. Bye.